What's going on? Day before the big dance. I believe we're ready to go. I've got a full Bristol pad waiting to get inked. Have another half one because I know it'll go over. I think there's 24 pages in one, and there's one that I've used a few out of. I have the room basically set up. If you check out my other social media, you can see better pictures of everything, and now it's starting to feel real good in here. I am definitely looking forward to getting started on issue 7. Yesterday, if you follow me on Twitter, you can see that the end of issue 5 just posted on my WordPress blog. Links are down below if you want to read online, my comic series. But it was so wild just to see that, because the inks of that have been my banner photo on Twitter since January, I'm pretty sure. And you have one of the big attacks happening that changed the course of the entire story. And it was so surreal to see that, because I don't know if others are noticing it, but the genuine progression of each issue is getting better and better. And I just cut a video talking about Tokyo Ghost and Sean Gordon Murphy's artwork, and I really genuinely pushed myself in issue 6 to not only get as much action as I could out of those pages, but really develop the story in a very natural way, without just throwing panels together in artwork and hoping that it would stick. There's some real feels in the entire issue. It's kind of like weaving a basket right now, and it's right about in the middle. There's a few little things that are going to encapsulate it a little bit more, but as soon as those take place, then it's the rush to the finish line, and I'm pretty stoked on it. Just because with issue 7, you're going to see a progression of this journey heading towards that finish line, and I'm super excited about it. One thing I haven't mentioned in the last couple of videos is that not only am I so excited to start issue 7, but I really think my body's ready for me to take it on as well, because if you've watched videos of mine in the past of me really working hard at the different stages, I typically get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, work till easily, I go 4 to 12 and get 8 hours knocked out right away, get some lunch, come back, work for about 3-4 more hours, and by 7-8 o'clock I am shot. I am putting so much of my soul into my story that, like, at that point I literally shut down, go to sleep, and my body wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning the next day. And that's been happening the last 3-4 days. Since I started hanging a few pieces of art, since I started getting a little more comfortable here, I've been waking up at 4 o'clock, and I think that's a good thing to see, because I'm ready to tackle issue 7. There's still a little work to do on the roughs. I think for right now I'm gonna wing it. After I get done recording this, I'm gonna cut together a couple videos, throw them up on YouTube. After I get done working on those and posting those, I will definitely be hitting up the roughs and getting that work done. I'm not too overly concerned about it because I have a good idea of what those panel layouts are going to look like, how they'll flow with the other pages, but we'll see how it goes. Just checking out a couple videos. I did link Mike's weekly check-in yesterday. I'll put that one down below as well. Gazbot has started his God Beast mode week. He's going to con this weekend, but you should definitely check out his videos as well as Mike's. But Gaz's videos in particular, because he's showing off life in the day of, and I think that's so great to see, especially for aspiring artists, because I mean, I do all that stuff, but I don't show it. And I think definitely a few years ago when I started getting in the world of art, I felt like I was more entitled than I should have been, and felt like my art took precedence over doing work in the house and helping out with chores and whatnot. And I've known a few writer friends that have been in relationships that have ruined their relationships because they would be too precious about their art and they would wait for inspiration to strike, and if inspiration wasn't striking, they would just lay in bed all day and not help around the house. And when you're in a relationship with another person, not communicating and not helping out and not being there for the other person, that really puts a strain on a relationship, and it's hard for that to survive. I think that's why Gaz's are so important, because he is the professional. He is doing this for his life. Like, he's living the lifestyle. He is doing his art to support his life, and he maintains a great system for doing it all. He is putting a ton of hours of work into his second comic right now, and that's incredible. I really think that he's gonna have some exciting to show after this week is up. But also, I've noticed that him showing his artwork is awesome, because I've had this idea with Patreon. I'm getting ahead of where I'm showing everybody else, and I'm worried that I'm showing too much and people are going to lose interest. But I realized when I was watching Gaz's video today is that the people that are there are supporting my art, definitely want to see that stuff, and they're interested in the process, which gets me excited to do this next 30-day challenge. I'm slightly scared that I'm not going to hit it, and I'm going to have to shave off all my facial hair, but I'm not too worried, because I definitely know I can hit it, so I'm going to rock it. So I've been waking up at 4 a.m., rocking that. I've been keeping up to date with Patreon. I think I have 2 spreads left to put up. I'm going to put one up today, one up tomorrow. I'm going to work on the first page tomorrow for issue 7, and that will go up on Thursday. Wait, it'll go up on the next day, whatever day that is. So yeah, I got the 10th issue of Tokyo Ghost ordered. I'm excited about that because it'll show the completion of a Remender story with Sean Gordon Murphy's artwork. And I think I can't tell you which half of that I'm more excited for, but I'm looking forward to it all. I definitely had to get the other video recorded because I wasn't sure what the 10th issue is going to bring, but leading up to this process has been a fun journey and a great forte back into this world of comics that I used to live in. Also, when I woke up this morning, I got the start of a script that me and my buddy are going to be working on in 2018 after my current comic series is done. and it only makes me want to get this current comic series done faster so I can get to working on that project, because I asked him to do up 8 pages so I can put them in the back of one of these comics to build interest for it, and what he gave me was immense. I can't share any details, but like honestly, I've read it 4 or 5 times and it sends shivers and chills down my spine each and every time I read it. I think that's going to do it for me right now. I'm going to have a topic to tell you about each day. There'll probably be a video of me working on the pages right here and whatnot. Maybe I'll do a split screen and just show the pages as it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm sure this next 30 days is going to be a real work in progress, but we're going to handle it. We're going to handle it well. And I hope you join me for the journey, because it's going to be a fun one. For sure. This is me signing out so I can get back to work on the roughs for issue 7. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Blah, blah, blah. Follow me on social media. Check out the comic below. Links to Gaz's videos, Mike's videos, a few other hundreds. And yeah, I'll check you out tomorrow. Later.